The sun cast long shadows over the narrow strip of land where two nations met. The no-man's land between Bangladesh's Banglabanda and India's Fulbury border had witnessed countless separations. But today, it became the backdrop of an emotional reunion. For years Shafis Uddin had dreamed of seeing his only daughter, Mohila Begum, once more. She had been his pride, his joy, his reason to keep going even in the twilight of his life. But fate had dealt them a cruel hand. When Mohila Begum got married and moved to Bangladesh, neither of them had imagined that political tensions would sever their bonds so completely. The sudden halt in visa issuance had turned an invisible wall into an impenetrable fortress. Mohila Begum, too, had spent countless nights longing for her father's embrace. No amount of letters, video calls, or messages could replace the warmth of his presence. But as days turned into years, her hope began to wane. Shafis Uddin, now frail and aging, found himself battling time itself. Would he get to hold his daughter one last time? Then, after persistent pleas and the tireless efforts of friends and relatives, a miracle happened. With the cooperation of both nations' border security forces, an arrangement was made. A brief meeting at the 0 point, where no passport or visa was needed. A place where only love mattered. That morning, Mohila Begum's hands trembled as she walked towards the border, her heart pounding in her chest. On the other side, Shafis Uddin stood, leaning on his cane, his eyes searching for the face he had missed for so long. And then, in that sacred space where boundaries dissolved for a fleeting moment, they met. Mohila Begum ran into her father's frail arms, burying her face in his shoulder, her tears soaking his worn-out shawl. Shafis Uddin held her tight, his hands shaking as he stroked her hair, whispering the lullabies he used to sing when she was a child. Time stood still as a father and daughter, separated by politics but united by love, shared a moment of pure, untainted affection. Witnesses around them, from border guards to passers-by, watched in silence, some wiping away tears of their own. They knew they were witnessing something profound, a love that neither borders nor bureaucracy could erase. Too soon the moment ended. The sun had begun its descent and reality beckoned. Mohila Begum and Shafis Uddin separated, their fingers lingering for one last touch before they stepped back onto their respective sides of the invisible divide. As Mohila Begum walked away, she turned one last time. Shafis Uddin smiled, a smile of fulfillment, of peace. He had held his daughter once more. And no matter how many miles lay between them, he knew their love would never be bound by borders. Somewhere beyond the lines drawn on maps, a father and daughter remained forever close in heart.